What is going on, killers, and welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm taking a break from the S197 and I'm bringing you some Explorer ST content, my favorite right now. I've grown quite fond of this SUV, and I got some pretty cool goodies for it. So let's flip around. All right, so as of right now, I got this AFE cold air intake. That is a tool that we're going to be checking out. I'll put a link down in the description. And this is something I'm really excited about, guys. This is a catch can, and I was lucky enough to be sponsored by Mishimoto. So I will post all the information about that, and they sent me a nice swag bag. So let's first get into this cold air intake, because I'm kind of fighting some weather here. So let's see what I got to get into. All right, we'll go over everything real quick, and then I'll unbox it, and then we'll go from there. So first off the rip, we're gonna take one thing off at a time and go over it slowly. Worm clamp, 7mm or flathead. Same thing right there, 7mm flathead. Pretty much same thing right there, 7mm flathead. And then you got this clamp down here. This is the one that everybody gets tired of fussing with. Let's see if I can get a good angle on that clamp there. It is right there. It is one of the compression clamps, you know. So that is why we have this tool here. We are going to use that guy to get down in there and compress that without me having to, you know, break anything. And then we will go, oh yeah, well, you'll have all these guys right here, you know, your all your connectors and everything like that. That right here, this little guy is just a Christmas tree clamp. This thing down here is just like a little alligator clip. He just clamps onto a ledge. And then, well, of course, your air filter housing and the sensors that is attached to it. So I'm gonna get this unboxed and we'll go from there. Worth mentioning, I picked this up at Lethal Performance. I really like their selection they have for the ST. Shout out Lethal Performance. Got everything laid out on the table. Got the tools out and everything like that. And these instructions are very, very detailed, guys. It's the images on them and everything like that. It's very hard doing this one-handed. Pages are fresh and stuck together, but seems pretty simple and straightforward. So also came with some stickers. Who doesn't love stickers? All the necessary hardware. I'm going to get into it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to loosen this one up and that one up down there, right there, and we'll get this pipe off, and then we'll go to the next step. Now, it is worth noting that it does suggest to remove the strut tower brace, but I'm not gonna. We'll wiggle, we'll pull, and voila, first tube off. Move on to the second one. We'll get this one, and then we'll get the tool out, and we'll also undo all that nonsense. Got that off. That's no big deal. So we'll come over here, open this up. This is the first time I'm opening this, so whew. There we go. That tool, whatever. Guess it comes with all the specs, and we're going to be using that guy. So basically, this is just a remote clamp remover. Never used one of these before, but this is going to be a first, and we'll do it together. All right, so quickly, just trying to get a crash course on this one for myself and the viewers. This little guy here, it has like a ratcheting, so you have to release that. So I guess you kind of get that set where you got to get it, and you just keep going. It'll compress the clamp, and you can remove it. So let me see how difficult it is to get that bad boy down. Yep, got that disconnected. See that down there? That's going off. All right, only thing left is these little clips that everybody loves so much. Got this one, this one. There's 3 of them on here, and then you got this little come on, focus, little Christmas tree clip. And then down here is you're probably not gonna be able to see it on camera. I can't get it down in there, but I'll show it to you whenever I get it off. But all those are off. Fairly simple. And you got one more, and it's right there ish. I don't know if you can see that. Nothing to that. And then let's see, maybe you can see that little clip that I was talking about. My fingers on it, I don't know if you can see it, but after those two are disconnected, this pipe will be out of the way. And there you have that pipe. All right, now we'll work on the air box. Well, let's explore this together. We got them little guys on the top. That just comes right off. And you got that sensor right there, and all the little connectors. Filter. Let's see how filthy this thing is. Ooh, yeah, it's pretty dirty. And that's got to come out. And you get to this point with that sensor, it just turns, you spin it, and sorry about my finger getting in the way there. And it comes right on out of there. I'm going to put that in a special location where it don't get hurt. And then that's got to come out of there. Start with that nut right there, and then I'm pretty sure it just yanks out from the top. That's 10 millimeter, because of course, why wouldn't it be? All right, I got everything out, and I just wanted to kind of give you a demonstration on how that tool works. There you go. Just all you gotta do is just keep on pulling it, and it will. As soon as you clamp it, I'm doing it with my not so good hand, but you get the picture. It comes off. Good to go. Now I just want to do kind of a side-by-side comparison. You can definitely tell there's a lot more volume with the new plumbing. There's the closed air box. I went with the dry filters. I didn't get oil filters. This new hose, some hardware. Now we're going to start looking to see where everything goes. And this is what you're going to look like underneath the hood. Remember that video, the diverter valve? Well, we're going to do the same thing to that. We're just going to take our stopper off and mount it on that one. It's coming along pretty good. I'm trying to beat the weather and the running out of daylight here. All right, you got to take this guy off and put it in that little hole right there where the stud goes through. That guy right there. All right, here's the box. It looks like them two guys snap down in there, and that stud will go in that hole right there. So, got a nice little window to watch me work. All right, remember the sensor? That's going to go into there. And it is worth noting that the new worm clamps that come with the AFE kit are 8 millimeter. All right, I had to break out the drop light. But anyway, the passenger side tube is on. If you look down in there, it's connected. Yeah, this is the passenger side is very straightforward. Don't forget about your sensor. That's where it's relocated at instead of on the air box. I'm going to tighten all that stuff down, all them worm clamps and everything, and hook that sensor up. All right, so you got the driver side left. That leaves you with an insert, 2 threaded pieces, and a grommet. The grommet obviously goes there. This guy is going to go in said hole, orientated that direction. You want the slanted piece going towards the smaller insert, not the larger insert. All right, I brought this in the garage to show you. Have all them fittings on there. Looks really nice and professional. I transferred that that stool, whatever foot thing over for the diverter valve. We will not be running that. So I'm going to go ahead and get back out here and show you what my next step will be. All right, we're back to the pain in the butt side. And right there is where the tube goes to it. All right, so basically, well, that coupling right there, I'm going to put that on the turbo air inlet first, and then I'm going to slide the tube on and then put it up in the box. Oh, this install is not going the way I planned. I have ran out of daylight. People want to stop and talk to me, call me on the phone. Never have enough time. Guys, it sucks. Sucks. Anyway, I just got to plug this sensor back in, and I'm going to pick this video back up tomorrow. That way you guys can get a better understanding of what I'm doing, and I'll have both hands to finish this up. And we'll see what it's all about, and then tomorrow morning we'll install the catch can.